to the Scene Podcast, a series of little plays brought to you by Get Over It Productions. In episode 4 of season 2, we invite you to take a trip into the world of corporate realignment, whatever that is. This presentation will leave you wondering how you ever ran your business without the help of the CRUMS automated system. This is CRUMS by Jane Quill.
Welcome, everyone. Come in. Please take a seat. Thank you for coming today. I would like to welcome you all to CRMS, or CRUMS as we call ourselves. We are the market leaders in corporate realignment and profit maximisation, making your business its monetising most and minimising day-to-day problems like staff and service. Perhaps, first of all, we should introduce ourselves to each other. If you could just tell us your name, the name of your company, and why you are here today. Anyone could start.
Well, I'm Martha. I work for my local council and I've been asked to find out about cost cutting in the face of government cuts.
Great. Fantastic to have you here, Martha. Best not to think of it as cuts, though, but opportunities. Who's next?
My name's Madison and I come in for my boss Jonathan, who works as head of customer service for a large private developer.
Could Jonathan not make it?
Nah, I'm his PA.
Oh.
He's had to go to a meeting.
Shame.
Not for myself. I get to get out of the office.
Quite. And you?
Well, I'm Mel, and I have a small business delivering domestic help. And we are looking to expand our operation in the most cost-effective way.
Great. I will have a lot of very relevant information for you, Mel. Thank you for coming. Now, let me start with a brief introduction which will explain how CRUMS can help your business in today's competitive world. Many businesses today lose sight of the profit motive and get bogged down in needless personality issues. These can be simply rectified by what we call a rationalisation of the terms of engagement.
What do you mean by that?
By bringing in 0 hours contracts to keep the whole workforce motivated and ensure that money is not wasted on unnecessary staff costs. This has 2 major benefits to your business. Number 1, you do not go over budget by paying for staff when they are not required. And number 2, your workforce will be motivated to be readily available and not take leave, which could result in them risking rationalisation.
What do you mean?
Being fired.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure the union would wear that.
Even the unions have to live within their means, Martha.
Yes, but...
There is absolutely no room for sentimentality in the business world. Profit is the golden rule, and that trumps everything else. It's non-negotiable.
Well, I suppose as a local council we wouldn't count ourselves as a business as such.
If I may say so, Martha, that is where you are going seriously wrong. That is why I suspect your employers sent you to this workshop. In order to supply council services in the most cost-efficient way for your clients, you need to be mindful of using your revenue, our council tax, in the most business-like manner. Do you see?
Well, yes, but...
May I continue? The beauty of the 0 hours contract is that it puts you in control and ensures that wherever you can possibly avoid unnecessary expense, like holiday and sick pay, by checking no one works enough hours to qualify for it. Outsourcing is a game changer here. You can engage companies who utilise these contracts, and this will save you trying to boil the ocean. You need to get on board with outsourcing, Martha. The council is a service provider, and the game changer is to outsource to reduce capital expenditure.
Yes, we do outsource, actually.
Going forward, your contractors or valued partners, Martha, or you, Mel, will keep the employees motivated by the minimum wage they will be paid. Unfortunately, legislation now means that the minimum wage cannot be avoided.
I thought the minimum wage was a good thing. My mum got a raise when they brought that in. Brought. Whatever.
But it is not business-friendly, Madison. And without businesses, there are no wealth creators on whom we all rely, especially you.
What?
You see, the benefits of a workforce motivated in this way cannot be overestimated, and the large number of employees at your disposal ensures that they will be work-ready when they do come to work. This will also help you spot any innate talent which you may wish to further exploit for the benefit of your business. Like Madison's mum.
Yeah, go mum.
We do pay the minimum wage, of course, because most of our workers are not skilled. I'm not sure, though, that they'd be happy with 0 hours contracts. I mean, many are mums who rely on regular money for their kids.
Personality issues, Mel. Personality issues. You simply cannot afford to engage with the personal lives of your workers. You want to be successful, don't you?
Well, yes.
Well, worrying about your workers' problems won't help you or them. There are always other workers in the market. You have to focus on making your business robust. That will serve them best going forward. If you run around after your workers, you will hemorrhage money, and then they will all be on benefits. Better to have a 0 hours contract and a thriving business than be a broke do-gooder. Let me make this quite clear. That is a key takeaway.
Well, yes, I can see that argument.
Good. Forward-thinking and cost-effective. That needs to be your focus if you are looking to expand.
Is that your only solution?
No. We have technological solutions which can also save you money in the long term and offer excellent service to your clients.
Great.
Yes. Our other main area of expertise is the radical streamlining of the customer service operation by successfully rerouting customer queries into a virtual cul-de-sac by the use of the Automated Response Telephony System, TARTS, or TARTS. Whilst listening to a recorded message telling your valued clients how important their call is to you, the client is reassured of your care and service without actually having to employ someone to speak to them.
This is what our council wants to get.
Really? Isn't that where you can never speak to anyone?
Well, yeah, it sucks, but it's cheap.
There are now a plethora of clever technological innovations aside from canned music, whereby you can let them know where they are in the queue to keep them informed. And there are a series of charging systems which can be legally applied to ensure you reap back the costs of purchasing this highly developed TART system from CRUMS.
Do they charge you when you're waiting?
Obviously, with a minimum of staff, many calls may not be answered at all, by virtue of the CRUMS automated switchboard system. After the first 50 minutes, your esteemed client's call may be terminated unexpectedly after having been advised to call at a less busy time, making it more convenient for them, whilst ensuring you will have a second opportunity to reap back costs when they dial in again for another wait before getting any assistance.
Hell, I didn't know they charged you. No wonder my mobile bill's so fucking expensive. I've been ringing the council for my mum. She's got dry rot.
Oh, it's a common problem.
My dad had it.
A big mobile bill?
No, dry rot.
The CRMS automated switchboard system offers a range of options which can guide your client to the most cost-effective way of resolving their query. The first of these is to refer them to the company website, which can then be even more monodirectional in the way which it guides your client than even TARTS. The second is a series of numbered options which carefully unpick any negative thoughts in the client by presenting a range of seemingly helpful, positive, informative options which do not directly apply to them. The net effect may be for them to realise that they do not have a genuine need for service, the service they require is not available, or they might simply give up due to time constraints.
God, I hate those automated systems.
I must admit, I'm not a fan.
You always get them.
In the old days, you used to get a person on the end of the phone who helped you out.
No way.
Yeah.
Ladies, times have changed. Staffing a phone line with qualified staff is prohibitively expensive in today's complicated marketplace. Only the top end can afford that kind of service, and we are not among them. Now, I know that some of you may feel that there is a risk element with tarts going forward, but you are unaware of the effectiveness of the feedback feature, which gives a controlled space for clients to share their experience in a way which psychologically soothes them and, frankly, gets you off the hook from any comeback. The innovations of tarts has decreased costs of customer service by 100% over the last 10 years, making us a market leader in the field. This is something which we at CRUMS are incredibly proud of. The digital age has brought an amazing opportunity for you to market widely with a minimum amount of corporate responsibility, and for us at CRUMS, this is an opportunity which should be maximised fully to achieve the best results for your corporate entity. Be it council, developer, or domestic help, the business world has done a 180 on old practices, and the customer is no longer king because the corporate entity is. And at CRUMS, that is the way we like it. And ladies, that is the golden path you need to follow if you are serious about business. We are putting you in control more than ever before, and you should embrace this technological innovation as the killer move for your unique business endeavour. Ladies, we are in the 21st century. Tarts and crumbs, ladies, frankly, are the only way forward. Any questions?
CRUMS by Jane Quill starred Phyllis Logan as Tara, Paula Benson as Martha, Velenzia Spearpoint as Madison, and Sassy Clyde as Mel. Sound production was by Janno Media. Our season jingle was written for us by uber cool Emma McGrath. Emma's latest EP, Settled in Motion, is out now, and you can listen to it via her website, emmamcgrath.co.uk.
So you come over, cheer me up, won't you? Tell me you love me, drop by to see me once in a while, once in a while.
Thanks for listening to the Scene podcast.